And then in terms of the dissemination and implementation, one of our criteria when applications go through merit review is, will the findings from this study impact clinical work? Will it make clinical change if there are significant findings from this study? So that's something that's already getting evaluated in the beginning. So even if we found that intervention A is better than B, would that make a difference to clinicians and healthcare providers and patients who have to make a decision? And sometimes there are cases where there are applications where it's determined, actually, even if we knew the answer to this question, it actually wouldn't make much of a change. It's so minor that that is a factor in terms of whether it's worthy or it's determined to be meritorious. In fact, so we try to address some of these concerns in the beginning. And then in terms of dissemination and implementation, those were more so dissemination at this point in the application review process, but that's something reviewers also look at. What's the dissemination plan? Is it really just to those standard scientific journals and conferences, that it's really only going to be circulated to the normal people, the other researchers? And that's where our stakeholder advisory panels really come in, right? We're hoping that researchers can leverage their relationships with those stakeholders to help them think more broadly and creatively about how to reach the people we hope really will get this research. So other patients or clinicians or advocacy groups, do they have relationships with those advocacy groups already where they can, when the findings come out, those findings can be distributed or disseminated in a broader way where more people actually have access to it?